me, Darren, or Dream Disturber. Out on social media, this is a Tuesday night. Guys, thank you all for coming by to visit with me. I didn't want to miss our evening together. So here I am. Here I am. Not too tired today. I went to work. Had a fun day giving tours, guys. That's what I do. And hello there, Mimsy. You got a whole new name today. I'm glad you still write your old name in there so we know who you are. Must be another character that you love. So good for you. And this one does not sound satanic or devilish. For the people that don't know, yeah, nobody would know who you are. You'd have to introduce yourself every time if you didn't keep it that way. We'd figure it out though. One way or another, we would figure it out. I wonder who's going to come over tonight and visit with us. This is a Tuesday, and Tuesdays sometimes are kind of busy. That's why I didn't want to miss tonight. Even though Malfonso sounds like I'm in a mafia. That's true. That is true. But it's a good one, Memsy. You got to keep changing it up. Find one that you love and stick with it. And you're not going to know which one you like best until you try a bunch of them. Whoops, there we go. There we go, guys. We're back. We're back in action. Cool. So, we're going to stay on for an hour or two tonight, guys. We're not going to be here all night. We're going to play it by ear and see who shows up. They come, they come. If they don't, they don't. We're good either way. I'm perfectly fine. So I was giving a tour today, and it was an older woman and her daughter. I think they were from Minnesota. And I was ringing them up, about to give them on their tour. And the woman, get this, she says, "Are you on YouTube?" And I said, yeah, I am. And she said, under a Dream Disturber Obscura. And I said, yeah, the woman recognized me from YouTube, and she's from Minnesota. I have had that happen, but locally. But to have a woman from Minnesota recognize me from my channel, she said she saw all of my homeless house videos. She last year she was in Louisiana, and she toured homeless house, which is where a lot of my videos are from. So she knew who I was from my YouTube channel. I thought that was so cool. It made me think, hey, I'm making a difference. People are recognizing me. They know who I am. And that was pretty wild. I've had that happen locally, but I've never had it happen with a woman not even from the state. Hey, Tim, what's going on? James, what's going on? Krishan, Ram G, talking a different language over there, I see. That's fine. I think that means hello. I think it means hi. You're doing a great job on your channel. And I love it. Thank you so much, Krishan. James, watching from Colorado. Welcome. One of our moderators, Tiffany, is from Colorado. She lives in Denver, Colorado. So we do love our Coloradoans. We do love you guys. Thank you so much for coming to see our channel. Real talk, Jesus loves me. Sure he does. I think I'm one of his favorites. Now let's see how you say Mimsy's new name. Mafioso EO. Mafioso. We'll figure it out, Mimsy. Don't you worry. Let's sound it out. Mafioso. Is it mafioso? Mafioso. We love you. No, real talk. I'm not looking up anything for you tonight. Okay? If you want to go look up something, you go look up it. Don't you see me right here talking to you? Do you think I have time to go look at a book right now, buddy? Okay? Don't ask me to go look up anything for you. If you want to go look it up, you look it up. You're free to say it right here in the comments. Okay? Gee whiz. We're just not in the mood for all that kind of talk tonight, okay? I'll let it slide for a while. Mafioso. Listen, real talk. I'm as Christian as it gets, but I don't need you coming on my channel and try to make assumptions about me. You don't know me. Of course, I am a Christian. Of course, I believe in Jesus. I don't need some guy on a YouTube channel being in my face about it. So, buddy, you maybe want to come back another night. Okay, don't say you're doing stuff for me. You know what you're doing? You're virtual signaling. That's all you're doing. If you really believed it and you wanted to save people, you would be out in the world. You wouldn't be on YouTube. So let's put you in timeout, buddy. Okay, we haven't put anybody in timeout tonight. I just don't need some guy preaching to me, assuming that I'm not a Christian and assuming that I don't know Jesus or any of that other bull. Okay, let me tell you something. Buddy, my life is going fantastic. I'm not going through anything. Why do religious people come on here and assume the worst? You are assuming the worst. You're assuming that I'm going through something. You know what, buddy? Since you're a kid, we're gonna let you slide. Okay? I'll let you slide. Don't worry about it. Hey, Prairie, what's going on? Since you're a kid, we're gonna give you some advice. Okay? Since you're only 13 years old, here's some advice. Don't go on people's channel assuming the worst in them, okay? Assume that they're on your level. Let me tell you where you're at, buddy. I don't think you know where you're at, real talk. I don't think you know where you're at. We're the upper echelon of YouTube, buddy. We're way up here, okay? This is a very family friendly channel. You don't know anything about this channel because you're assuming the worst about it. We spread positivity. We spread love. We banish all profanity. But you come on here without even knowing who I am and assuming we're some Indian guy making noise with our mouth or any of those people. Okay, what? So we're up here, but you know what, buddy? I'm not even going to argue with you. We're blocking you from this channel. You are not the chosen one. You are not in our social club, buddy. I don't care if you're a kid or what. And let this be a lesson to you, okay? Don't be mad about it. It's a lesson to you about how to deal with people, how to bring up your beliefs to people, and how to share the joy that you want to share. Because guess what? People rarely raise my ire here. I rarely get in a mood like this, but you did it. And so that says more about you than me. So listen, you are you know what? You're totally blocked from the channel. Don't come back. We don't need you. Okay? And just think about it. Think about why you got blocked from a family friendly channel. Think about it. Think about why you're getting blocked. Okay? Think about it. Let's see. How do I even block people from here? I forgot. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Really, I'm just going to put him in timeout for 24 hours. I may be in a mood. I mean, imagine coming here and insulting me like that. I think my channel is the most family friendly channel on here. I think we present ourselves in a way that most people don't. I have more rules to keep this channel positive, and that kid is going to come over here and tell me I need Jesus. He doesn't even know my relationship with God. He doesn't know my beliefs. And that's why these, if you knew what religion I go to, you'd be surprised. Hey, Robert, what's going on? No, Robert, because I think you would have everybody blocked. I know I would do that for you, Robert. I know how you get. You get in moods, and somebody's going to set you off, and you'll block everybody in here. And then I wouldn't have a channel left. Gotta keep. Here's the lowdown. No politics, no religion. That's a good. I like that, Prairie Wolf. Good. That is our lowdown. That is a good. Gosh, I can't believe that guy. I'm glad I came on. I just. I get he was a kid. I was gonna let him slide, but why do the people like that assume that if they think they're Christian and they believe this, they believe that anybody else they meet, without asking them about it, aren't a religious person. Yeesh. Coming on my channel. Good Lord. Why did the guy set me off like that? I was having a good mood. Alaskan, what's going on? Oh, I don't want to go into it, Alaskan. It's water under the bridge. We'll tell you the next time. We're moving on. We're moving on. Wow, even Prairie Wolf is timing people out. I wonder why. Um, we haven't had to block anybody in a long time, have we? That was crazy. Imagine a religious person getting blocked from the most family friendly channel on the YouTube world, um, getting blocked from the upper echelon of YouTube. And I would have let the kid slide. I really would have. Oh, I just put him in timeout anyway. I didn't block the kid, so he could have another chance. I'm not gonna block him. So anyway, guys, I've never been a home weight monitor. This is so close. Yeah, we haven't had to monitor people in a long time. Things have been so smooth around here. I can't stand when people cast aspersions on me and assume things without even. If that kid would have spent time on the channel and tried to meet people and see what we're all about, to say I want you to look two verses up for me, it's not for me. It's for you. Boy, I wonder what church that kid goes to. What's going on, HC? Good to see you. What's up? You're not late. I just got here. Yeah, Robinson, I remember you. You and I share the same name. We sure do. Oh, I know. I don't really believe that, Alaskan. I just say all that stuff as part of my spiel. I know there's other family friendly channels here. I just go on that rant as part of my spiel. I know that there are other family friendly channels here. uh, no, because the way that kid was acting was like we were living a life of debauchery, and he thought he needed to save all of us. And to me, that's insulting to come off like that. Why assume that? Get to know people. Maybe I need to save him. How about that? Maybe we could save that kid as opposed to him saving us. Uh, Imagine raising my ire right here on live YouTube. I don't know why that set me off so much. Goodness gracious. Oh, Robert, you should stay. Give us a chance, man. Give us a chance. I'm only going to be here an hour anyway. I know why Robert left, but I'm not going to say. Okay, so I need help with a decision. Should I make my mind crammed house the Stark Tower from the Avengers? Make it a medieval castle. I think the Avengers is all played out. People are worried. Hey, Jay, what's going on? I don't think I spoke to you today. Good to see you. Yeah, people aren't worried about the Avengers as much as they used to be. I think movies are changing, pop culture's changing, and those movies just don't even do well anymore. Ah, so you guys are going to get a real summer over there in Alaska. For some reason, I imagine Alaska being snowy all year long, but I guess that wouldn't be how it is. You guys probably get real summery weather where it's not all snowy everywhere. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, it was a beautiful day for us. Hey, Lady Pug, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here, Lady Pug. So, yeah, so I was surprised that that lady at work recognized me from my YouTube channel. That made my day. I wish my fellow employees would have been there to see it happen, but of course they weren't. It's fine, HC. Don't worry about it. You already apologized. Yeah, she saw my homeless house videos. She said last year she um, went to tour. She's from Minnesota. Last year she was in Louisiana and she went to go visit the place I used to work at. And I have a lot of videos from there. And when she was doing her research to visit, she came across all my videos. And that's how she knew. I don't think Wild Beetle is here. He usually introduces himself and lets me know he's online. So he may not be here tonight. And then we had a bust. Oh, somebody passed out on one of my tours today in one of the rooms. She was an elderly woman. It was kind of hot, and she had almost a seizure. I had to call the medics. So that was kind of crazy. that was the first time that happened at this job. I mean, it does happen, because a lot of the bus tours and boats are older people, and sometimes there's medical emergencies. So once they were there, I had to continue on the tour with the other people, but could have been worse. Luckily, I do have experience in handling things like that at several jobs. That does happen. Smooth gimbal. Yeah, I do have my gimbal, but it's not moving, so it doesn't matter if it was. Yeah, she refused. They wanted to call 911 and get the ambulance. She was kind of incoherent for a while and out of it, kind of shaking and not responsive. So I said, "Look, we need a medic in here." And they were supposed to call 911, but nobody did. But she refused an ambulance. It happened before with her, and a lot of times people that have seizures, they don't want you calling the ambulance because they're going to get better. But if you call the ambulance, they're going to bring them to the hospital, and then they're going to charge those people. So she probably would have gotten a big charge on her medical bills. So we had to sign off and say, we had to file the appropriate papers saying she refused medical attention and that she left. One of the guys from the boat had to come and all that other stuff. So that was kind of an exciting day. Out of the ordinary. Still upset about that kid coming in and insulting me on my own channel. Insulting all of us, really. That was the worst. And TY will help you along because you have a clear channel. I'm not sure what TY means, Prairie Wolf. You don't care what she says. I'm calling 911 as a certified medic. If she is unresponsive, she can make. Oh, no. See, she got better. Okay. And we did have a certified medic come in. Luckily, we had those people on that tour group. One of them was a doctor, one of them was a certified medic, and one of them was something else. So there were several people there to check her out. And I think her daughter was there. And they said that she's done this before. And by the end, we gave her a chair. They sat with her for a long time. And she walked out. And it wasn't my role to make sure she did it. I got the 911 there. One thing I don't know about Greece, so I've been reading a lot about Greece, and I've learned that it's expensive. Oh yeah, everything's expensive, man. Everything is. My brother had epilepsy when he was with us. A lot of yeah. I don't know if it was epilepsy or what. It was hot in there that day, and it was a kind of a crowd. Whoever split those groups up gave me way too many people, and so I had to take them all through. So they were all kind of packed in this room. And then one guy said, "Hey, you got somebody in this other room that needs medical attention." And if we didn't have a doctor there or other people, we probably would have had to call somebody. That would be a good live Alaskan. Do that. And make a good title. Say you wouldn't believe what Costco charges in Alaska. But if you do it, you got to do it on the slick. I think Costco is not going to let you do a live in there. You'll have to kind of do it secretively. That would definitely be a good one. I bet you guys do have some higher prices over there. I think that video would do so good. Your new name is Mafioso. Is that how you pronounce that, Mimsy? Mafioso? Mafia. Oh, cereal's getting high here too. $8 here. The last time I checked. That's too much. Things are just getting too high. Even cereal. Maybe I'll go back to drinking cow's milk instead of soy milk, since soy milk is so expensive. It's better than powdered milk. I've never drank powdered milk before. I can't imagine that being good. Lay Octane, what's going on? Good to see you. LT Gaming, actually. Sounds like light gaming. Light gaming. LT kind of sounds light. It's not heavy gaming, it's light gaming. LT, LT. Yeah, maybe. It seems like a lot of work to make powdered milk. It seems like making something easy into something a little harder. It seems like it's more work to make the milk powdered than it would be just to have the milk liquid form. Oh, I don't really drink. I know that Prairie. I said soy milk, but I drink almond milk. I know that I don't drink soy milk because of that of the female estrogen in it. Um, I used to before I found out about that. Now I drink soy. I mean, I drink almond milk. I don't think almond milk has that problem too much. Perry Wolf, when you're out at the cabin in the woods, we use powdered milk. Oh, there you go, powdered milk. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll do a YouTube video about it. Tell you how trying powdered milk for the first time. Powdered milk, guys. Maybe nowadays, but powdered milk when I was a kid. I would imagine it being horrid. I would imagine it not being good, Tim. And I could imagine it not comparing at all. Maybe the new powdered milk is good, but to me, it's more trouble. Yeah, I've been having nasal drip, HC, for some reason. My nose has been dripping, and yeah, I drink almond milk. Two virgins. I really don't like almonds and almond milk. I haven't had cow's milk in a long time. Maybe I'll give it a whirl again. I feel so bad for those cows. I make it. We have a freeze dryer. I sell freeze dried candy. We do not have freeze dried candy at the store, so I make it. There you go. That's awesome, Alaskan. I would do that Costco video if I were you. I think people would find that interesting. Your channel's already interesting because, a lot of nobody goes to Alaska. We don't really know much about Alaska. And so anything you show us from there is fascinating. I like your snowboarding stuff, but we would even like to see city culture over there. I never would have imagined there was Costco in Alaska. And if you could show us how high the prices are, that would be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, I've never seen you do a dog sled race, I don't think. I always see the snowmobile. Cornbread and milk. I never liked bread and milk. I know people, yeah, live city walk. Wouldn't that be nice? I come to think of it, I do recall maybe seeing that when I first saw your stuff. Mush, mush, mush. Oatmeal. I like oat milk. For a while, I was drinking oat milk. My word, it was so good, guys. That was the best milk I've ever had. Thick, creamy. But I heard oat milk has no nutritional value. Out of all the milks, it's probably the worst to drink. So I went back to almond milk. But I wish I never would have read that because my world was so much better when I was drinking oat milk. Everything was pleasant. Yeah, cookies and milk. That's not something I had in a while. My favorite cookies are Oreo cookies. So I do like having Oreo cookies and milk, but I never drink that. All right, Annie, just for you. I know you love Zombie Baby, and he loves you too. Hello, Annie. Welcome. It's Zombie Baby. He woke up from his nightful slumber. He's going to be so tired at school tomorrow, Annie. But just for you, he comes out here to visit. You're his biggest fan, and he loves you too. Maybe I'll send him to come stay with you. Do you think you could raise a little zombie kid? I bet you would be a good mother to him. He may love living in your town. Maybe he would be accepted over there. Sure, I like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk is delicious. We have several versions of chocolate milk. Oh, that's true. You wouldn't have cats for long. That's his main source of nutrients or cat brains. It would be hard for him to resist. But I love that you said that. I can't because I've got cats. That's funny, Annie. That's hilarious. Eric, what's going on? Where's Tiffany been, Eric? We haven't seen her in a while. Do you still keep in touch with her? What is she not doing these days? Did you see what I asked? Maybe later, Annie. Maybe later. Maybe later. We're all doing great. No hypnotism tonight. Robert, I can't believe you're letting HC get to you so much. That's crazy. All right, Annie. See you later. What a night of drama on the channel today. What a night of drama on this very relaxing channel. It started off with drama right off the bat. I should have told that kid no religion or politics talk. I don't know. I just got here. Oh, it's a long going thing. It's a long story. No one really knows. We'll never know. We'll never know what happened between those two. That's the funniest thing to me. Of all things to not return for. I think he was just going to bed, by the way. We eat a lot of watermelon down south. People love watermelon down here. In the heat of summer, a nice cold watermelon is a fun thing to eat on those days. So it's pretty popular. Do more disappearances happen in the Alaskan Triangle in a month than the rest? I didn't know there was an Alaskan Triangle. That's interesting. I knew there was a Bermuda Triangle, didn't know about an Alaskan Triangle. You know what? I don't go crazy for watermelon like some people do. They think it's so fun to get a watermelon and cut it open and eat it. I could take it or leave it. To me, a watermelon is a lot of trouble. It's big, it's heavy, it's giant. You have to cut it open. You can't eat the whole thing yourself. I don't think a watermelon is that special. I don't go crazy for watermelon. I mean, it's okay. What is? Oh, you don't like the smell of watermelon either. Wow. It does have a strange smell, doesn't it? I don't hate watermelon. I mean, and I would eat it if I was at somebody's house and they had a big watermelon. I would say, sure, give me a slice. I remember one time I was with a kid. When I was a kid, my friend, he was a little more countryer than I was, and he was in 4-H because his family were farmers, and he would always try to get me to go to 4-H with him, camp, and join 4-H. And he was telling me how much fun they had at 4-H camp. And one of the things he said they did was have watermelon seed spitting contests. And oh yeah, it's so much fun. And I'm thinking in my head, geez, I mean, that's not anything I would rush out to do. Even as a child, I wouldn't go to a watermelon seed spitting contest. How uncouth I was thinking. So I never joined 4-H or went to 4-H camp. What is 4-H? I don't know. Some kind of rustic thing. Maybe just down south where they raise animals and do all kind of country stuff. Peaches, I love peaches. Yes, they're so good. They are one of my favorites and easy to eat. I may get one to bring to work for a snack. Yeah, so good, Tim. I didn't know if it was just a southern thing. I don't know. I probably should have joined that stuff. I don't know. I wasn't a joiner as a kid. I was kind of, I liked being by myself. I didn't relate to other kids that much. I like to read and chill. So I never got into it. But me and that young man, we were really good friends. Probably my best friend since till 8th grade. And then we went to different high schools and drifted apart. I know it's all over. Apricots. Yeah, I tried apricots once. My friend made watermelon look like a pizza. Weird, man. Weird. Did you guys know there's yellow watermelons? And when you cut it open, instead of red, it's yellow. I saw one of those for the first time a few years ago at my aunt's house. It was so interesting. I made a YouTube short about it. It's one of my first shorts. It did really well. They cut it open and it was a yellow watermelon. And if I recall, it tastes almost like a regular old watermelon, but it's yellow. I'll try to find that short and share it on my YouTube. Yeah, cantaloupes are delicious and refreshing. Oh, I didn't know they had square watermelons. I would love to try a square watermelon. Eric, you don't like cantaloupes either. You don't like melons. I think you just don't like melons, Eric. Man, if you see a square watermelon, make a video about it. People would love that. They've never seen a square watermelon before. People would love that. No melons, lol. So you're not a melon man. I gotcha, Eric. I gotcha. Oh, melons are good. Oh yeah, the square ones. They kind of just put it in a box when it's growing and it forms in that shape. I've never heard of a square watermelon. I wish I could find one. That would be amazing. I would definitely make a video about it. I could probably make a full-on video about a square watermelon. People would love it. Cantaloupe is refreshing. If I get a cantaloupe, I'm gonna get the one that's already cut up. I like when the grocer cuts the stuff up and puts it in that tub, and I can just buy it. It's easier to bring to work that day. I can't believe you all have seen watermelon. I mean, square watermelon. I've never seen a square watermelon, but you guys know all about it. How can a watermelon be dry? Even the worst of watermelon, I couldn't imagine being dry, but I guess it could. Yeah, you had a star-shaped box. A star-shaped box. That reminds me of a book I read called A Heart-Shaped Box, but it would be a star-shaped box. A star-shaped watermelon would be perfect for the 4th of July. It could represent the star of the American flag. It would definitely go over well. Never had blue watermelon either. Goodness gracious, guys. You're talking about such interesting things. Was that a Nirvana song? Heart Shaped Box. I thought it was a book by Joe Hill. They just grow it in a square plastic container. Thanks for ruining the magic. You guys ruined the magic. I would have wondered for years, how did they get it square? How in the world did they grow this square watermelon? I would have never thought they just put it in a box. Yeah, I can imagine it being a song. Heart-shaped box. Heart-shaped watermelon. Star-shaped watermelon. Crazy, crazy. Didn't know that, Tim. All I heard was I only learned about the orange watermelon a few years ago. We don't get those a lot down here. Probably because the people down here wouldn't eat them. They want things to look like it's always looked. Green watermelon for us. A regular old green watermelon. That's all we want. Sure, I like lemonade. It's refreshing. I don't drink a lot of lemonade, though. When I sit on my balcony with a cold glass of lemonade and watch the world go by on a hot summer day. Ah, cool. I'm pretty sure that's the name of that Stephen Hill, I mean, the Joe Hill book. I like using melons for target practice. We used to get tons of them for the formers. Ah, cool. I've never met a man who didn't like melons. That's an interesting thing not to like. Let me see what that Joe Hill book is called, by the way, guys. Give me a moment. Do you mean there's no such thing as a blue watermelon? You sure had me. I believed you. Yeah, that's the name of that book, A Heart-Shaped Box, guys. It was released in 2007. And it was a good read. I would suggest any of you read that book. Give it a whirl, guys. Check it out. I haven't had a honeydew in a while. I can't recall what a honeydew is. I wonder if it tastes like honey. A lot of people down south, they love iced tea. I'd never order it in restaurants. I don't hate it. I do like a chai latte. I like hot tea. I like unsweetened iced tea. I always get it the unsweetened version. I like that harsh, bitter taste of tea. But everybody down here, they want sweetened iced tea. They want it to be a sweet drink, but I don't love it that way. I like it to be a little harsh. That way you know you're drinking something. Strawberries. Sure, we love strawberries. They're beautiful. They're nice to eat. For some reason, my brother hates chocolate. Yeah, that's interesting. You don't know many people who hate chocolate. Chocolate's almost something that's universally liked, almost like melons. So when you meet people who don't like it, it's kind of strange. All right, guys, let me know if am back. I just exited out and came back. I think we had a glitch. Can you see me? Am I here? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I did, hold on, guys. Good work, HC. Congratulations. You must be doing something right. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I'm back. I just rebooted. I didn't get that little twisty wheel before I did that, so I don't know what happened. Well, there you go. That's good stuff. We have enough moderators at the moment, HC. If the channel ever gets crazy again and I need somebody, we'll see. We'll see. Chocolate pie. My aunt used to make chocolate pie. Put whipped cream on it. It was pretty good. Yeah, have to be of age. Of age. We've already blocked half of YouTube from the channel, so I don't think I need another monitor. No, I do not. I would pass on that banana cream pie. You know, bananas, I don't really love bananas, to tell you the truth. I wish I did because they're so easy to eat. They come in their own wrapper. That's one thing I'm not crazy about. I wouldn't eat that banana pie. I would pass on that. I'd leave it on the table. I don't think it'd be worth the calories. Yeah, mint chocolate chip, I'd probably leave that on the table too. I don't eat mint chocolate chip, gross. Ice cream, though, maybe an ice cream, I would eat it. Oh, there you go. Eric, you love mint. See, there's something for everybody, guys. That's what's so great about life. There's a particular thing for every taste. And there we go. I don't block anybody. I don't really block anybody from the channel. For a while, we had some harsh monitors here. And this one girl was pretty strict. So she blocked a lot of people. And they're still blocked. And I'm pretty happy with things that are going around here, so I'm not too worried about it. I could open all those floodgates again and unblock them all, but they were probably blocked for a reason. And somebody made a choice to block them. So I got to respect it. No, I'd probably pass on. Oh, no, I do like strawberry shortcake. I would eat that. I would definitely eat strawberry shortcake. Banana pudding, no, I would pass on that. Better to be. Yeah, I usually time people out. But for a while, the channel was getting crazy. We were getting a lot of trolls, and it kind of rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You know, because I honestly need the watch time hours. So I wasn't all about blocking people, but, you know, whatever made people comfortable, do it. Yeah. I think we're good. There we go, guys. I logged out and got back in. we go. Hopefully you guys can see me. It's kind of raining here. It's raining here, guys, so we're probably having a little cable trouble. Hopefully you can see me now. I've never had barbecued lamb. Good, 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 Eric. Thanks. I've never had barbecued lamb before. Buddy, let it go. Gee whiz. Just let it go, Robert. Think about it for a few days. I can't believe that you're that upset about it. I'm not mocking either one of you. All right, Tim. See you later. We're about to take off. We're probably going to shut her down at 10:30. Haven't had a barbecued pork chop in a while. I only eat barbecue if somebody invites me to a barbecue. My aunt's husband used to do that a lot. They barbecue a lot. He has all those big smokers and such. Yeah, I don't know why he's so upset about. I know he doesn't like HC's name, and I get it, but he's committed to that name. So what can you do? All right, we're just gonna shut her down. Then Prairie Wolf, good talking to you. I'll be off again on Thursday, Prairie Wolf. I may do another lunchy lunch in the wild. So keep an eye out for that. I'll try to stay on till 10:30 though for anybody that wants to stay. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if I will. Oh, Mexican. I love eating Mexican food. I'll take you guys to eat Mexican again. Uh, I like that place, Superior Grill, that I went to. I could use another enchilada. Um, I can see if my sister wants to meet me because I still have to treat her to lunch for her birthday. We've just been busy and other things going on. Um, yeah, so that would be fun. Yeah, I can't block somebody because somebody else doesn't like their name. I mean, that's crazy. And not when many other people wanted HC back. Well, if you guys like Mexican food so much, maybe I'll go eat some on Thursday. My sister likes going to Paul's Seafood, which is right by my house. That's where I took you guys the last time. So I could always eat that. Anyone make Mexican food? I enjoy making al pastor. I don't really cook much, Eric, but I thought about I could probably make a taco. I believe I could if I tried hard enough. I like the chips and queso cheese, but I'm not too fond of Mexican style food. Yeah, tacos are good. Well, Robert will be fine. I think it's funny that he is so upset about that one thing. Uh, my nickname is Bubby Horse. That's a weird name. Interesting. Oh yeah, tacos are super easy, Darren. You should try it. There's a ton of good chefs on the YouTube. Yeah, well, imagine you just brown the meat and put the taco seasoning in it, and put it in a taco shell with taco ingredients. I bet I could do that. I bet I could do that. Well, Lady Pug, you got to make your decision. You were the one who wanted huge chunk back, and that upset somebody else you like. It met, and that's just how it is. People have tensions, even on YouTube, even in a quiet, relaxing corner of YouTube. People can have tensions with each other, just like that guy who set me off today. He thought he was doing something good in his head, but he didn't realize that he wasn't. There we go. I just logged in and came back. Maybe it's better now. I don't know. All right. I will check you out, HC. Oh, that's good. There we go. Maybe it'll stay. I can take or leave homemade vegetable soup. I can take it or leave it. All right, Mimsy, I'll check it out. I'll comment on it and like it. Maybe I'll share it on my feed. All right, everybody. We could call it a night tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope to see you all there. I love homemade chili, Robert Harton. I wish I had some. One day I will make it. I will make it on my own, guys. Because you can't really get chili anywhere. Where do you get chili? I don't know. But I love it. The only way you get it is at somebody's house. And that's how it is. Thanks, Mimsy. I can't wait to see it. Thank you guys so much. You guys are fantastic. I hope all this tension in the group is resolved soon. We're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Bye, guys.